That brings to a close questions for oral answer.
Thank you. See you.
I call on Government Orders of the Day numbers 1 and 2.
Appropriation 2011-12 Estimates Bill, Committee stage continued. Electoral Administration Amendment Bill number 2, Committee stage.
I declare the House in committee for further consideration of the Appropriation 2011-12 Estimates Bill and consideration of the Electoral Administration Amendment Bill number 2. Mr. Chairman.
Order. The House and Committee for further consideration on the Appropriation 2011-12 Estimates Bill and for the Electoral Administration Amendment Bill number 2. Members, when we last considered the Appropriation 2011-12 Estimates, debate on vote environment was in progress. Louise Upton has the call and has 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining if she wishes. Order.
Mr. Chair.
Order. I'm sorry to... can I just ask that those who are leaving the chamber please do so? We're moving into the debate now, and I'd ask that the member be given consideration for her speech. Louise Upton.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The environment estimates include 2 key projects, one of which is the RMA reform and the second is the creation of the EPA, both of which enhance geothermal energy developments, which of course benefit the Taupo region. One of the initiatives that's been opened this year by the Acting Minister of Energy and Resources, Hekia Parata, is the Clean Energy Centre. And that's been established to accelerate the adoption of clean energy solutions by industry, communities, businesses and households in New Zealand. And the Clean Energy Centre is a model of energy efficiency and also green architecture. The Clean Energy Centre is the perfect example of using environmental opportunities where we are enhancing our environment.
I'm sorry to interrupt the member. Can I please ask members to give consideration to the speaker? It is very upsetting when there's so much background noise. If one wants to speak, that's what the lobbies are for. Louise Upton.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Clean Energy Centre is the opportunity to balance both environmental protection and also grow the economy. And if we look at geothermal energy in the Bay of Plenty and the wider Waikato region, geothermal energy is actually one of our main job opportunities and growth opportunities. If we look at the opening last year of Ngā Awapurua, New Zealand's largest geothermal power station with approximately 14% of New Zealand's electricity supply now coming from geothermal. This is yet another example of initiatives that have come out of the estimates for vote environment. Another one that has a significant impact in the Taupo electorate is of course the Fresh Start for fresh water. That's a significant investment, $264.8 million, that goes into the clean-up of waterways across our country. This is a significant issue, and if I look at the recent survey of constituents in my electorate, the environmental issue that concerns them the most is water quality. So this is yet another example of the work done by Minister Nick Smith and putting our money where our mouth is in terms of the significant issues that affect our environment. The Fresh Start for Fresh Water Clean-up Fund was one of the initiatives that came out of the recent Land and Water Forum's Fresh Start for Fresh Water report, of which there were 58 representatives of water stakeholders. This really was a first move in collaboration and a significant effort by that many stakeholder organisations, with a significant number of public meetings up and down the country, 18 in fact, which actually endorsed the work that the Land and Water Forum did. And we recognise that if New Zealand's to go forward, both in terms of our economy and growing our visitor industry, one of the key things that attract them, Mr. Chair, is of course our clean water. and that's why it's important that this government continues to invest in the significant clean-up projects both of lakes like Lake Taupo and also the Waikato River. Thank you, Mr Chair.
Mr Chairman.
The Honourable Nick Smith.
Mr Chairman, please.